Kubernetes and CKAD tips number 28. In this, we will see how we can create secrets and view the value of the created secret. Like configmap, secrets can be created in the same way, like either from literals or from file, and those files could be a config file or a simple text file. So let's see how that looks like. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to see what all secrets I have right now at this point in time. So I'll use the kubectl aliased as k. So I'll say k get secret. There are certain secrets which are already there. So you can see that I have also created few secrets. So we are not going to um, use them, but we will create a new secret. Okay. So let's try to create a secret. To create a secret, you use kubectl create, and then you say secret. Now, secret can be in different kinds. So let's see what all different options you have. So you can either create a Docker registry secret or a generic secret or a TLS secret, right? So we'll create a generic secret. To create a generic secret, you have to say generic. And then if I go into the H, that's what we will be using in this demo. And then you can see that it can take value from literal, just like we did for config map. So let's try to create a secret from config map. So I'll say k create secret, and then I'll say generic, and I give a name ACC1. Okay, that's secret one, and I say from literal equals to password very secret one. Okay, that's a password. Now what happens, the secret gets created as an object in the Kubernetes cluster. So let's see how that secret looks like. So if I say k get AC secret, and then I give the name ACC1, then you will be able to see the secret one having a data 1. And if I say OYAML, you'll be able to see the value of that secret. Now you notice here, the value is in some character, right? And it is not encrypted. Okay, it is encoded using base 64. So it is very fairly simple, but not easily readable, right? So if you, let's say, have to decrypt that, then you have to say echo and then pass the value, and I say base 64 and I minus d. And you can see that the value here, the very secret one, showing up in the command prompt, right? Just wanted to show you that if you say echo, and that's a utility built into the Linux system, say base 64, that will basically encode that. And you can see that the value showing a bit different here, but the algorithm really applies same way. So you can actually encrypt anything. So for example, if you want to encrypt, let's say this one, you can encrypt it. And then if you want to, let's say, decrypt this text, what you can do, you can just decrypt it. Let me put this and use minus D, and it shows you the decrypted value. So it's just to hide that. It's not that secret, but generally you use it for, let's say, putting values which you should not be able to read in a plain text. All right, so you can create secret directly from literal. So if you have more than one secret, what you need to do, you have to just use more than one literal, right? So you can just do this and then say from literal, add one more value. So it will add more than one value to the secret, right? So like right now, you can see that I have got a secret one. And if I say from literal, equals to username equals to this. Okay. And then it's not going to create that because there is already one secret one available. So what I can do, I can just change the value to secret 2, and then secret 2 gets created. If you say that you get a secret sec2 oh YAML, it will show you the values here. You can see the password and username both are encoded. Okay, they are base 64 encoded, and you know how to decode them, right? You can use any tool to do that. You can even use web to decode it, so it works the same way. Now, this is one way of thinking, like passing things in the command prompt to generate that. However, if you have a file which is like a key value pair, right, and then you can generate secret from the file. So let's try to create a file over here. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say echo minus n. Can I say admin? And I say username. Okay. If I say cat username, you can see that it is an admin. There is no trailing new line character. That's why the prompt is coming next to it, but it has the value called admin. Now, if I have to create a secret out of this value, this file, this is a file, by the way. Okay, so you see that it's there in as username, the file available. The last file is the file I'm talking about. Now, if you have to create the secret, you say kubectl create, and then you say the object type that is secret, and then say generic. Okay, and then you pass on the name of the secret, let's say ACC3, that's a secret 3, and then this time I'm saying going to say from file equal to username. You do that, then username file created, k get secret ACC3, and then if you say YAML, you notice here that automatically got like modified internally. If you have to see what is the value over here, you do this and then you say base 64 minus d. That would decode, and the value is admin, right? So the admin got created, right? And if you have, let's say, files like hmm, like an environment variable file, you can create an environment variable file and load them as secret. Now, if you have more than one value, it will have more than one values. Like in the secret 2, you have seen that it basically adds 2 value inside the data section, just like the config file. Now, in the next episode, we will see how we can use them as environment variable within our pod or load them as volume mount, just like we did for config map. The basic difference between secret and a config map is that secret is not a plain text, right? It's base 64 encoded. It is not encrypted. So it's very easy to decode or just put it in a plain text. You don't need a lot of fancy stuff to do that. However, if you, let's say, want to preserve something which you don't want people to read normally, you can put them as secret. But if that secret is really the secret, right? You don't want people to read at all, even if they can get the text, you should be considering something like an external secret store like Azure Key Vault for Azure or something else, whichever works best for you, to really put the asymmetric key, the certificate, etc. inside that there. Hope you have enjoyed this, and we'll see how we can use the secret in our next episode. Thank you very much and have a wonderful day.